I appreciate all the fans I had. Hate me or love me. You watched. That's all you could do. Thank you.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and this is a journey long overdue. We are officially stepping into One Piece. I told you guys, and I've been telling you for a long time, that when I do step in, I'm going to want to discuss what I believe is one of the biggest concepts / ideas in One Piece that's essential to scaling it. And that is your stance on the size of the One Piece verse, including islands, the planet, the universe, all that. We are going to explore that today. If you guys are a fan of One Piece or are a fan of the content I make, please smash the like button. Let's get 200 likes. I'll drop another One Piece video. Spoiler alert, I want to do the Kaido video. Just letting you know. But like I said, this is super essential, and if you guys want access to my One Piece vault, where I routinely will upload and update all my One Piece information and content there, hit me up on Discord and we can discuss that, as well as if you want to join the Fixing Fiction project server as well, where we're doing Marvel, DC, and Naruto. Hit me up as well. But anyways, getting back to this. This is essential because based on how you scale the size of everything is how you come to the conclusion on things like AP. Right? For example, if you think A squares to or is the size of a planet, the AP of destroying A will be a lot different than if you think A is the size of a solar system. So, we're going to examine several pieces of evidence throughout One Piece to kind of get an idea of the different arguments for the different sizes of the One Piece verse. I'm super excited to do this because, like I said, this allows us to move forward on the channel in terms of scaling and figuring out like how strong different things are. Now, spoiler alert, I don't think this is the size of the regular planet. Like, I don't think the One Piece Earth is the size of our Earth at all. So, given the low ball is 20 million islands based on a statement, right? And this is actually a low ball within the statement, as it was later within the same literal panel stated the literal amount of islands could never be quantified by man, which would imply like infinity or above. But, you know, let's say we take the 20 million islands. This is a pretty simple argument to use that the One Piece planet is at least 50 times the size of our Earth. How would we arrive at that? Well, Earth has about 400,000 islands. And so 20 million islands, obviously, way bigger than that, 50 times. And this doesn't even account for, just letting y'all know, how tiny real-life islands are, right? Like, real-life islands, as you'll come to see, are a lot smaller than the islands that we see in One Piece. Now, with this next argument we are going to explore in terms of the size of One Piece, right? And by the way, get in the comment section down below. Let me know which argument / which size you favor. Like, what do you think the size of the One Piece verse is? And which argument do you think is the most sound? But anyway, we're going to discuss some of the island sizes and why that's very important to the scaling. And with the accumulation of the following, the map of the Grand Line showing Alabasta and the river size difference, the map of the several routes and how Alabasta compares in size, and then the global map. Given such a massive island is microscopic in scope to the globe and the map, the Earth could be several thousand times bigger than our Earth, possibly bigger than the Sun. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, like, what do you mean by Alabasta being massive, right? Well, we did get an exact picture, an idea of it, and then vice versa, how it would scale compared to the rest of the Earth, right, on the globe. Alabasta in the river is massive. And if you scale this, even eyeballing, if you scale this using either calcs or just roughly eyeballing it and comparing it the size that it was given to what the island would be, it would get absolutely ridiculous in terms of how big you could say it is. The island, in terms of how large it could be, has ranges from either being twice the size of Russia to being bigger than Africa. You know, there's ranges, but regardless, you can easily get even the insignificant in size relative to the other parts of One Piece islands from the One Piece verse. You can get them continental plus. And there's 20 million of these bare minimum, like, floating around continental plus on this earth. Do you guys get to kind of see the numbers we're running into here? Like, this is a massive planet. Smash the like button if you're a One Piece fan and you're digging the scaling so far. So, another argument, like I said, and we'll kind of review this just actually, you know what? We'll save that, scratch that till the end, because that would probably be the highest end one. The last one I'm going to bring up for arguing it's massive in size, either from 50 times to thousands of times. There's at one point the One Piece world shown at a library that's supposed to contain knowledge of all the things in terms of like geography, astronomy, stuff like that. The One Piece world is displayed as having 6 moons. In fact, one moon even has its own moon. What's that kind of tell you about that? You know, like, I'm sorry. Obviously, it's not the size of regular Earth. That's insane to have 6 moons and be so massive that even one moon has its own moon. Now, briefly touching on the high end argument. Given that you do have statements, for example, where it says that the sea is boundless, and you can, let's say you want to take stuff like that literal, on top of other descriptors saying it's mathematically impossible to count all the islands, you could argue infinite or endless in size. With that obviously being the high end for the One Piece. That would be a nightmare. Imagine if that bitch was endless and you're trying to find the One Piece. Oh, that's a nightmare. But conclusion, reviewing all of these arguments and pieces of evidence, multiple arguments exist for vastly larger Earth in One Piece, right? We even have some islands which aren't even that big compared to the rest of the islands of One Piece. They're easily continental plus compared to the real world. So in conclusion, One Piece is big as shit. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're a fan of One Piece in the comment section down below. What content are you excited to see from me in terms of One Piece? I had a lot of fun making this video, as well as investigating the size of One Piece. And hopefully, we get some solid fan response and keep going with the One Piece content. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.